we're back, and we have another beer.
We do.
We have Skull Splitter by the Orkney Brewery of Koilu. It is a rich ale, 8.5%. Sophisticated, satiny, smooth, with deceptively light character.
Oh,
cheers.
Deceptively light character. Thank you. Ooh. It's very sweet.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
It is a different taste, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite something.
Is it Scottish ale?
I think that's
You
pretty
said?
pleasant.
Oh, it kind of tastes. I taste cherries.
That's
You
not
feel
a
it?
bad thing.
No, not at all.
There's definitely a little bit of a fruit
It's
flavor.
got a fruit flavor.
Yeah.
I'm into it. Not what you might expect when you split a skull, but
No.
I like it.
Sweet cherry.
Sweet.
Sweet cherry brain meats.
Do you actually listen to the words of that Booze Party song that I keep playing? I kept playing in the car. Booze Party, wine, wine, wine.
Oh, yeah.
But the recurring line, tasted that sweet cherry wine.
I wonder, is cherry wine a thing?
I don't know. Apparently, maybe in Texas
Hmm.
in 1950 something. That's a really cool album. It's this like primitive Texas rockabilly, like all these like cuts from things that didn't, like, were probably not on the radio at the time.
That's pretty cool.
It's cool. Love it. It's one of my favorites off that album, though, because I love the idea of a booze party. Like,
Yeah.
Like it had parties happened like in sufficient quantity that were boozeless, such that they had to specify.
They had to make sure that you knew.
Like that's a culture change.
All right, y'all, it's gonna be a booze party.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Booze party. Wine. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, which one knows the truth and which one tells the lies? Right?
Pacing in front of them may not be the best option.
Not when there's hundreds of Yetis around.
Yeah, just this place is infested with Yetis.
It's too many Yetis.
Someone call the Orkin man.
Call the Orkney man. Hey!
Hey, that's the beer. That's the brewery.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Call the Orkney man. He'll split some skulls for you.
He will. Yeti skulls. It's sad what they've done to the Yetis. I like this. Look at those glowing eyes. The monsters here are quite scary.
Yeah, it's like all black with just green pupils. It's like pretty
it's
scary.
like the bomb's kind of like that too. It's just the bomb is like the coolest.
The bomb is not looking at the party. The bomb is looking at you, the player, like through the camera. Like he's like, I'm gonna blow you up.
I think it actually looks a lot like the art. Ooh, well, leveled up her fists, I suppose. They're pretty. I want to see what all the doors do before I go in them. Tell me they all go down.
Oh, this is a monster. No, this is a trap room. You got to get out of here.
Oh no! How trap room is it?
This is the thing I read about, is that rooms that you go into that just have like nothing in them are usually super high encounter rate and with like
scary monsters.
out of depth monsters.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a monster closet.
I didn't know that. A literal monster closet.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Get the fuck out of here. Yep. Super high encounter rate.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, well, at least
Ooh, look at these zombies. Those are like
they look
universal
exactly like
horror
what you'd
zombies.
expect. Yeah.
They're yeah, they kind of like a Frankenstein thing going on, right?
I wonder, is there like a harm?
I was wondering that. You know what? I think you can do this. Maybe this is the first game you can cure the undead.
Okay. Let's see if it's true.
Ooh, her fists really did level up.
Well, they're actually not that
They're not
bad.
that tough, but we'll see. Ooh, well, they do. They pack a wallop, as the kids say.
Oh, wow. It deals a ton of damage.
So this is then the first Final Fantasy that lets you cast Cure. I imagine you could use Phoenix Down on.
It's also
undead.
like a critical strategy in later Final Fantasies, like for sure.
Yeah.
In 10, I remember, it is like actually just required for at least one boss fight.
I mean, I know we already countered the soldier once, but we didn't really interrogate the fact that he's just wandering around down here. All of the people who are supposedly enslaved down here are not in evidence on the higher levels.
Yeah, they must be much deeper down.
Well, I keep
And the
forgetting
soldiers are just patrolling.
that the Empire summoned all that hellspawn.
Yeah,
the
like,
Yetis presumably
these are all like...
Did I go in here? That's a monster room.
Yeah.
Separate monster room.
I
Are
think
those
they're
both monster rooms?
Yeah, they're both monster rooms. Alright, they're all monster rooms except the one that's good.
Okay. They're all
we
trick
know.
doors.
Yeah.
I
This
see.
is the one that matters.
Unless there's something cool in there that we can encounter, but I don't know. I'm a little low on MPs. Oh, those bombs. Oh, they really stare right into your soul.
Yeah, right? They're looking
really
straight at you.
I don't like them. I love them,
creepers.
though. I mean...
I really don't like them, but I do love them.
If you can get them that neon, like, acid green, that's a tattoo. Right over your mouth.
That would actually be a really cool tattoo. Is this balloon spray?
Yeah, what actually kind of... height of wonderful nerd tattoos.
Yeah.
Love it.
Because it's, like, unrecognizable to, like, even most, like, nerds.
Yeah.
Like, would not recognize this
It's
spray.
also, like, it looks like it's bubbling. Like, I know in this... In future,
Yeah.
like,
It does look that way.
it looks like a ball of radioactive goo.
Maybe it's poison elemental, because poison's still the fourth element in this
Ooh.
game.
Wait, what are the 4 elements in this game?
Fire, lightning, ice, and poison.
What?
And then this game has...
Fire, lightning. No
most-
earth?
No, no earth.
Was that in 1?
No,
Oh.
I don't think so.
No, I guess it would have been like Quake, which is what it is later. Right?
Yeah, later on there's earth, and then there's also air. Like, you do arrow and
Am
stuff.
I doing something wrong? Are these trick chests? 1 gil procured?
I think it's just
A lure.
wasting your time.
Alright.
But yeah, later on there's arrow as well.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They do expand it into the traditional classical elements at a certain point. Right now they got their own thing going.
But this game also has monster families.
Yeah, that's true.
And they are also they mechanically function in this game. So
Excellent.
Unlike in Final Fantasy 1 where the wear sword didn't actually do extra damage to wear enemies,
You get that back finally.
it works now. So.
This is a complicated dungeon. I don't know that we were ready for this really, but
No, I mean, we're not dying.
that's true.
We're exploring. And
We're doing it.
Yeah,
I
making our way through.
suppose.
I'm not that nervous.
But not with Min on our side.
Yeah,
got MP for
Min
days,
is kind of
really.
he can probably carry us through this whole dungeon. He
Yeah.
puts the team on his back.
Min
Until, of
is-
course, like, he dies, like,
Yeah.
somewhere in the dungeon, and we're just screwed. Especially since he has exit. Like, he can just get us out of here.
Oh, that's
anytime.
true. I was just saying we didn't buy exit or warp, so I don't know what to do. But
No, he's got it.
Min's got it. We're fine. Going here?
Sure.
Monster Closet?
No!
It starts you in the middle too. It gets tricksy.
Mm-hmm. You're not at the doorway. No.
Ooh, a scary bridge. And 3 more doors. Monsters for days.
I see the conceit of this dungeon.
Trick doors?
Yeah, you just get to play the prices right.
I guess, like, flavor-wise, it's like those were, like, mine shafts that they had started, maybe.
Oh, yeah, and found that they were just infested with ghouls.
Why they did... You're right, they're infested with ghouls. Maybe those are the miners.
No, we have to not believe that. We have to believe we're going to find miners alive at the bottom.
I don't think we're going to.
Ugh,
Everything
that's
I've heard
awful.
about this game is so sad.
This game is grim.
It is. I mean, maybe. I don't know if it's going to say, oh, they turned into zombies, but I think they turned into zombies. In Night of the Living Dead, it's radioactivity, I believe. Or from
Oh, is it?
space. Space
I
beams?
don't remember. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
I'm pretty sure it's radiation.
Oh, we found him.
Paul!
You think that's Paul?
Yes, I think it's Paul.
Oh, it's Paul!
This child of Joseph's daughter. Borgin was holding her hostage. The mithril is somewhere deeper in the cave, but I couldn't find it. I'll help the slaves escape.
Say some shit.
Damn.
Don't know nothing about no airship, don't know nothing about no warship, don't know nothing about no mithril, even though he just said something about it, and now he doesn't even know.
Ah!
Whoa, he took them all.
He took the slaves.
Oh, we didn't get a chance to talk to him, that's fine.
Okay, hold on.
Before
We'll
we go
down.
deeper, yeah, there's more on that level. At least one
Whoa.
treasure for
Okay,
sure.
well, Paul is just fighting the good fight right now.
Yeah, Fault? Paul is on our side.
I love Paul. I think he foreshadows a certain character as well. Well, in appearance.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think so.
Okay.
We'll see.
I believe you.
There's a character.
I did try to limit my readings in this about this game to just mechanical stuff, so I would...
Oh, I'm in it later. Final Fantasy.
Oh. I definitely don't know what you're talking about then.
I just think. I mean, he looks like Shadow from Final Fantasy VI.
Okay. Don't know
And-
any
and
characters.
Shadow
from
just looks like a
Final Fantasy
ninja, so maybe that's all I meant. But
Okay. He foreshadows the existence of ninjas in other Final Fantasy.
yeah, there's a reason. 6 is so sad.
Oh no. I'm pretty sure this one is like insanely sad.
I mean, we've
from
already
what I'm
lost
hearing.
Gordon.
Yeah.
The world is pretty terrible. We're all orphans.
Like someone was talking about a playthrough that was like keeping track of all the deaths of characters, and like it was like a pretty high count, I guess.
Goodness. Oh, not now. You know when you get up in the morning and there's a Yeti and a Sprinter and another Yeti sitting at your bed, and you're just like, I'm not ready for Tuesday. That's how I feel most of the time.
And you wake up and there's a platter with a Sprinter sandwich between slices of Yeti.
And then you say,
thank you.
Then you wake up and there's an actual Yeti and a Yeti and a Sprinter. Then you wake up again and just one Yeti this time.
You're thinking maybe
things are looking up. You wake up again and it's 3 Yetis plus the Sprinter.
Oh, geez.
And they're all holding Yeti Sprinter sandwiches.
Menacingly.
Yeah, menacingly. At you, like daring you to eat it.
Holding sandwiches at you.
Eat us, they say. Oh, thank you for the Gil. Oh my gosh, I just realized that it's Gil.
Oh yeah, it's Gil in this game.
I just was like, what?
It is not gold no more.
I was just expecting it. Also, these rope bridges.
I know.
Scaring me. I'm so scared by that.
Imagine if they had like swaying animations and stuff.
Oh, the sea. Do you remember the sea?
I do remember the sea. The sea's good.
It's great. It just has a beautiful feel to it.
Luckily, we don't have to care at all about Min's stat changes.
No, we don't. Man, we don't even care.
On this level?
So, what?
Haven't we seen everything on this level?
Oh, maybe. I think you're probably right. Sorry, I thought we didn't go down here. I get a little turned around.
I think we did, and it was just nothing.
Yeah, I think you're right. Alright, we'll go down, and we'll hunt for Mithril. And apparently Duke Borgin is down here. So maybe he's the one who betrayed... still don't know where Borgin's from. If he's from Finn, or a neighboring principality.
I'm, again... in the moment, struggling a lot to remember all the names and...
Oh, Borgin's the one that Scott said betrayed the Empire.
Okay.
So betrayed Finn, I imagine.
But he didn't say where he was from?
No, but I assumed Finn because that's where Scott was.
That's
and
true.
That was what...
Although Scott is
from Kashuon.
That's the one. For some reason I want to call it FourQuan.
FourQuan.
That's not a thing.
It's not. That's their message board. You don't want to go on it.
FourQuan is their message board.
Yeah.
That's great.
BBS.
Oh my god! Yeah. Look at those slimes.
Okay, if we finish the Final Fantasy series,
they are fucking great.
We get complimentary tattoos. You get the bomb. I get the slime.
They look like Squidbillies.
Oh my gosh, that's exactly what they look like. Actually, they look like the grumpy grandpa Squidbillies.
Oh my god!
Are they immune to physical attacks? Yeah, they are.
Oh, you might have to run from those.
Yeah, I don't think I can fight them.
That's hilarious, though.
Sorry, too obsessed with their... Oh! And they poisoned. Dislike this fight. At least we didn't get envenomed.
No.
So magic a necessity.
There we go. They just moonwalk right out of there.
Just back up.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's really funny, actually.
This game is great. Alright, Charlie. See, this is my problem whenever there's a cat. When I was the one that was.
It's because I have the blanket.
Oh, you gotta come here, baby.
They want. Oh goodness, this dungeon is like just as complex as any of the.
And the colors change as you go down.
Yeah, less radioactive material.
Now.
Maybe it's like flecks of yellow on the ground. It's like they've stripped the earth less down here. The flavor.
There's a lot of flavor here. This is flavor country.
That's true.
Have you been licking your paws? You are very moist.
Yes, but it's rude that you asked me that.
I was just saying that it had such a healthful sheen.
Oh, thanks. My paws are very helpful.
This cat. Wrangling cats over here.
I can't remember, speaking of paws. Oh!
Oh, wow. We just have another fire spell book?
I
don't think anyone needs it.
Is there any reason not to give it to someone? Like, so he can do something?
Well, we could sell it.
Oh, hey, you.
God damn it.
Alright, Charizard. Where, I'll move this so you can sleep on the blanket.
Yeah, there you go.
Temporary cat interruption.
If you set it right here, he'll just get in it. Here you go, baby.
Warm anyway. I didn't want to sleep on the blanket anyway, so...
It is gonna... I cannot fucking talk. It is gonna heat up in here because we have the AC off and it's warm out.
That's okay. gonna be cold forever.
We've been having some crazy warm weather thunderstorms.
Yeah.
Like, apparently a guy got killed at Crossroads getting struck by lightning.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
In the storm last night?
I don't know if it was last night or the night before.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's kind of crazy.
That's really fucked up and depressing. Damn.
Yeah,
that fits the mood of... God damn, I don't even know what to say to that. That's fucking fucked
Final
up.
Fantasy 2, bringing out the tragedy. But
yeah. Moment of standing here in the mournful music for a guy who got hit by lightning, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Drink to guy who got hit by lightning? Sorry.
In your memory. But yeah.
Wow.
We've had some really crazy thunderstorms with like non-stop lightning, which is really weird.
I don't know the last time I heard of someone actually being hit by lightning.
It happens. It's not very often. And usually not in places that have the kind of old-growth trees that we have around here that are really tall.
Yeah, Crossroads is fairly dense with trees.
And buildings and like light poles and stuff. So I don't even know how it's possible. But
we leveled up Min's cane, by the way. Everything feels... Ooh, even the doors are a different color. Ah! Oh, yeah, it's like they lock the zombies up down here. You never seen Day of the Dead, probably.
Oh, I don't know. I've seen a lot of the Dead movies.
Really? That's the third one.
What's the scenario?
It's like, okay, so the world has been completely overrun by the undead, and it's like a small band of holdovers from the military and a few scientists in an underground bunker.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one then.
Oh, it's really cool.
What decade?
80s.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because the trilogy takes place across 3 decades, 60s, 70s, 80s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, okay. And they kind of reflect the concerns, I feel like, from their respective decades. But Day of the Dead, I almost sometimes like more than Dawn because it has a really strong female lead. And, like, she was only in a handful of movies, but she's awesome in that. Kind of plays this, like... The military, of course, are, like... aggressive psychotic bullies kind of, and
sounds about right.
Yeah, and the scientists are trying to. This is the one that has like the zombie bub, who there's this kind of crazy scientist who is trying to like communicate with them. That comes out later, and like that sort of element comes out later in like whatever Land of the Dead or something, which is a ridiculous movie.
Is Land the more modern one, where like they have like a city?
Oh no! Sorry, credence to my theory here.
Yeah, they're clearly.
Oh, this is going to be a
these are the
fight.
fiends they brought with them, with the exception of maybe the zombies.
They just have a bunch of zombies. Oh, like poofy goblins. I love it. Love it.
Soldier with some goblins.
I think we're gonna blink us.
You go for it.
Because this seems a little frightening. But what Land of the Dead is the one with John Leguizamo, who plays... Oh my god, his character is ridiculous.
The whole movie is like...
What do you call it?
And they create like a battle bus too, and like...
Yeah, it's so dumb. And like there's like a lead zombie who's like leading the other zombies.
Yeah, and they like know how to use tools. The zombies know how to do like use stuff.
It also has Dennis
Also,
Hopper.
they like walk under the ocean or something like to get to
they like
the city.
walk. It's so silly. John Leguizamo's name, like, it's something like Chico or Chaco. Like, it's really bad.
Here, I got you. Find out.
Chino? That's pants.
Chico. I don't know. Hang on. But yeah, that movie is completely ridiculous. Dawn is the one that's in a shopping mall, right?
Yeah, Dawn is the one. Yeah, that's the classic one. That's like the zombie movie. I guess that'd be Night of the Living Dead. But Dawn of the Dead was the one that was copied all the time. It was called, yeah.
Yeah, I like the modern Dawn.
The Zack Snyder one?
I think so.
Dawn has, I like the original.
With the main guy from Modern Family being like a self-absorbed asshole
who
just likes to fuck women on his boat.
Such jerks in that movie that I don't understand
his name
why
is Cholo.
Cholo, that's it.
His name is Cholo de Mora.
Oh, we found garlic.
Ooh, I wonder what that is.
I don't know.
It is really hard to compare these items because all the guides have different names for everything.
Yeah, it's true.
This movie had Dennis Hopper.
It did, yeah. He's like the crazy guy who owns everything.
Yeah, the guy who's running it all.
You can't examine the items anymore. I wonder if it makes you immune to Like, what if I put garlic?
Yeah, I don't know what the item slot
It
is.
doesn't let me do anything, actually. Hold on. Gosh. Garlic.
Oh, you just can't use it, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe you do put it in someone's item slot and it like wards away.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't know how to do that.
Well, you just equip it.
You equip?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because I thought for the... Oh, it was the
you
fire
put it in their
book.
item slot, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm going to give it to Maria.
Okay.
I don't know why. That feels appropriate.
Sure.
You can't wear...
The crazy thing is Land of the Dead is a Romero movie.
Yeah.
Like, he both wrote and directed it.
I know. Oh, actually, man. I know. Chrissy actually just bought me Night Riders, which is a Romero movie. I missed something. Sorry. I make us go all the way back.
That's fine.
But, which looks awesome. But it's a Romero movie about a troupe of, like, Renaissance reenactors or something like that.
Is it Knight spelled with a K?
Yeah, it's because they're actual knights, and I think that's what it's called.
That's great.
But they do this on motorcycles. They're like a motorcycle Renaissance troupe. But
that's awesome.
But the movie's like kind of like a pseudo epic, and it's kind of like his artistic manifesto about like staying true to yourself and stuff like that. I don't know. It seems really cool, and it has a bunch of actors from his earlier films, which is pretty cool.
When I look for Knight Rider, all I see is David Hasselhoff.
I could be wrong on the title. I'm probably misremembering it right now.
Okay.
But I think it's Knight something. Oh, I'm just going to run from this one. This is a little
They do like to give you encounters with a lot more enemies in this game.
The deeper we go, the more enemies we... Oh, we're trapped. Oh, wait, we fled. That animation is too good.
That's just moonwalking back out of there.
It's kind of cute,
That's
actually.
really funny.
Oh, yeah. All right. So we're a little queued up. We're going to go hop down here.
What did we watch? Well, we watched Hellboy for movie night.
Yeah, we did.
That was fun.
That was pretty
It's a fun movie.
I did have fun with it. It was fun to watch.
Part of what it had Lovecraft on our mind was that movie because we had not remembered that it has so many Lovecraftian influences.
True. Oh, I didn't do that. Yeah, I know. When you were talking about some of the Bloodborne stuff, I was like the end of that one where he kind of turns into a elder god of some kind. At the end. It's pretty wacky.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it didn't have quite so much CG.
It was
because the puppets were
CG.
hella cool, like the dog.
Yeah, when they were doing practical effects, they looked really, really cool.
Yeah, I really liked that aspect of it. I think that's like a criticism for Del Toro, though. Or is that him, right?
It was him.
Like,
I thought that he was a pretty good advocate for practical effects. I feel like he does
I thought so too. But like, I think one of his later movies, I don't remember, it's the same guy. The Orphanage.
I don't know that one.
I think so. Maybe it's that one, or there's a newer one. I forget. But one that used CG for the monster, I think, and people were upset about it.
Mm.
Yeah, because like Pan's Labyrinth, right?
And that has a lot of practical effects, as many as they could.
Yeah, I think it was
like the creature with the eyes in his hands is not a practical
there's nothing down here. It's completely waste of my time.
Fantastic. The Orphanage.
What a waste.
That is not a Del Toro movie.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else. Can you look up his filmography?
Sure.
Let's do this. Let's dive into Del Toro here. Such a pain. Sprinter.
Let's see. Why do I have to go so far?
And I gotta tell you about this song, Ryan.
What's up?
It's called Transfusion by Nervous Norvis.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole song is about this guy who's driving, and he just feels the need to speed. So he speeds constantly, and then he gets into a car accident. And then there's car accident noises, and then he says he needs a transfusion. Transfusion. something like contusions. Never, never, never gonna speed again. And then he does some sort of rhyme with their names, that's like give me the blood, bud, or like pour some claret in me, Barrett. It's great.
Okay, so if we're talking about directorial credits, Pacific Rim, Hellboy and Hellboy 2, Pan's Labyrinth, Blade 2, The Devil's Backbone, Mimic,
okay, maybe I made up
and
this
Kronos,
with him.
and then all of his other movies are Spanish shorts.
Okay, I mean, I
TV
lied
series.
about you, Del Toro. I'm sorry.
I mean, it might have been
sullied
something he
your good name.
wrote.
I think it must have been.
He's actually credited more as a writer than he is as a director.
Because I think like at
He
least
directed The Hobbit, or he wrote The Hobbits,
Oh yeah, he
or
just didn't
contributed to
direct
the
it.
screenplays anyway.
Yeah. And some of his films are in Criterion. Like I think Devil's Backbone or Kronos, or maybe both.
Okay.
Yeah.
He also wrote those.
Yeah.
Apparently, he wrote the screenplay for Hellboy.
Maria just punched the soldier to death. By the way. I mean,
she's becoming quite the
we are
badass.
children of necessity.
Yeah, we got to do what we got to do.
These are my jokes, because we're children. The face I'm making.
I think
So beautiful.
at minimum we're teenagers, but
Yeah, that's true. Okay, maybe I exaggerated when I called us children. Oh my goodness. I can't target to save my life.
apparently Guillermo del Toro was featured in an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia as an actor. Like his role was as Pappy
Actor?
McPoyle.
What?
So I kind of gotta know. I gotta see that.
Yeah, you should check that out.
Yeah. Apparently he was a voice in Quantum of Solace,
What?
which is insane.
This is wacky.
And he was a newsreader in Diary of the Dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. Like, Romero made like a ton of
Yeah, he
movies
kind of
later.
went crazy in the early 2000s, making a lot of bad zombie movies.
I mean, I don't know how many good zombie movies there are in the 2000s. 28 Days Later?
Yeah, 28 Days Later was the start of the fast zombie genre, and like, it's really good. That movie is great.
Yeah, I like that movie. I think one of the earliest fast zombie movies is Nightmare City, a.k.a.
Ooh, Nightmare City. That sounds awesome.
It's a terrible movie. You would not like it. But it does. It's an Italian movie. But it has like running zombies, but they're more just like people with, like, you know, oatmeal on them and stuff. But there's this scene where they break into a television station and attack a group of aerobics dancers who are doing like that's the height of it. And they're like, but the thing is, like, they're also zombies, but they wield tools and weapons, so they're just carrying like machetes and Uzis and stuff. It's ridiculous. It also has the most ridiculous ending of a movie like that ever. The whole movie goes through. You watch everything. And in the very beginning, or at the end, it cuts back to the very beginning of the scene, right before the movie started. And then the zombie, like they get off a helicopter and it's a bunch of zombies or something. And then that's where the movie starts. But it gets right to that moment because the guy he woke up and it's like, oh, it was all a dream. Then it repeats that section till they get to the aircraft carrier, and then the zombies come out, and then it just cuts and says the nightmare becomes reality.
Oh man. That's rough.
It also stars the Mexican actor Hugo Stiglitz, who is whose name you may recognize because Tarantino paid homage to it in one of the characters in.
Oh. Do we want to do this?
I don't know.
Did you go through the other door next to this?
Oh, that's so scary.
Yeah, because we know those captains are super bad news. If that's a captain, like, I don't know. Well, of course. I don't know what I expected.
I want to bet that is probably a captain.
The captain might wreck us.
Yeah.
They couldn't possibly. The captains were dealing 400 damage. There's no way that they expect us to have that much HP.
I don't trust this game, man.
I think it's probably just a big group of soldiers or something.
What if we wipe, though?
Then that will be a sad thing.
That would be sad as heck.
And that'll give you an opportunity to drink beer while I go ahead and get us back through this dungeon.
That's true. Okay. Alright, we YOLO.
You only live once until you load your save again. Yeah, very
You're
minimum.
safe, scum. See what I did?